Welcome to the brand new Creekside 6. It's May 16th, 2025, and it's the grand opening of the cabin season and campsite season here in Allegheny State Park. This has moved considerably away from the facility building after it was hit by a tree and completely rebuilt, and put the finishing touches on pretty much last fall. And unlike Creekside 8, which was also struck by a tree, it was rebuilt with a nice pine interior and Anderson double pane windows and all that. It's kind of like a non-electric fancher. It's so nice inside. This was built with historic authenticity, as much as modern codes would allow. So they have piers, which are stone faced. They're not the old rocks piled on rocks and et cetera, with mortar. And they use pressure treated base all throughout. All the floor joists and the deck joists are all pressure treated, 1x10s, maybe 1x12s, and so it's truly built to last. They did use some of the original components. They used the windows, all the original windows, when they salvaged anything they could, but everything else is brand spanking new. The interesting thing is, because of modern codes, they had to go 16-inch on center, as you see here, with the rafters. They did use rough cut lumber, which is pretty surprising. They even have ties here, tie downs for high wind, tornadoes, what have you, so the roof doesn't lift off. And they built brand new screens for everything, a brand new door. And this is pretty cool. Cabin original construction, circa 1940s, reconstruction 2024. That's a nice finishing touch. They use novelty or shiplap siding, as it's called, just like all the other cabins. That hasn't changed much. And again, all of these cripple studs here and what have you, they look so tight together because they're no longer 24-inch on center. They are 16-inch on center. Tim, the manager over here, delivered me a nice brand new picnic bench as well. And last week when I was passing by, I built a little fire pit here, and hopefully it'll be nice and dry for the weekend. So, up to code, full height 80-inch door and storm door. It has definitely got that new cabin smell to it. They used Allegheny off-white on the interiors, and brand new wood stove. Now this wood stove's not as large as the oldies, but it's definitely bigger and better built than the mid-size ones they put in over at Barton and that. And then a sort of cement board surround here. And so it's stainless steel triple wall chimney pipe, which is now code in New York State. Some of these windows I could not get open yet because the paint is so fresh. They were painted shut, just about every other window here. But what's also really cool is they absolutely duplicated a brand new kitchen table and the two benches, and they duplicated the hutch over here. Now, why the hutch looks shorter, it's actually not. As per code, these are minimum 7'6" walls here. They too are made of rather rough cut lumber, and instead of a single top plate, they do have double top plates, and you can see that the tie-in straps on every joist go up to the, or down rather, to the top double top plates and a single bottom plate. There's variations on the theme throughout the cabin, but they pretty much use the same window system here to maintain the sliding windows. And then they use the butterfly hinges over here so that the windows lift up. Now, there's no mechanisms in place yet to keep these windows fully lifted up, but being in the sun here, I imagine someone's going to devise something like a rope or something and a hook up top, because cross ventilation is absolutely important in this cabin. I used to stay here when it was the old style Creekside 6, and it was an oven in here. So anyways, brand new beds, brand new frames, brand new stove, brand new wood stove, everything brand spanking new. And I had the honor of being the first person to stay here because of my diligence on Reserve America. Kept looking for it and looked for it, and one day it came online, and I'm here for opening weekend. So, another interesting thing. It feels so much more spacious in here because of the 7'6" up to the top plates wall height versus 6 foot in the old style cabins. But the windows are higher as a result, not much higher because they put cripple studs going across there, but they did put a gable end on the front of this, where usually that tilted in sort of pyramidal hip roof style has a big vacant space up there for squirrels and all kinds of critters to get in. So even though it's a hip on the back for historic authenticity, when you see it on the outside, the front has a gable end, and it makes everything so much more spacious in here feeling because it's so much taller. But it's true to dimensions, 16 by 16 with an 8 foot by 16 foot deck. And I hope you folks enjoyed today's video of Creekside, a brand new Creekside 6. Very convenient to the facility building here. You folks have a great Allegheny day. I know I will.